are a big part of your life, or they're a big part of your success. They're going to be a stepping stone in getting you where you need to be. It happens like that. You meet one person and they connect you with another person and another person and another person, and it's just like, boom. How did I get this connection? How did I meet this incredible speaker? This is another thing. When I got out of that last relationship, God blessed me with opportunities. God blessed me with the opportunity for somebody to invest in my business. It's so hard to find somebody to invest in your business sometimes. And I'm grateful enough that someone trusted me and had faith in me to know that I would succeed. Like, if I failed, he wouldn't get his money. Like, if I failed, they wouldn't get their money. And so to think that that person had faith in me enough to trust me, to give me this lump sum of money, to open my business, to follow my dream, to follow my passion, that is such a good feeling and gives you so much respect for yourself, because you just think, wow, if this person has faith in me, I need to have faith in myself. I can freaking do this. I can freaking open this business. I can freaking get this business to $1 million in sales. I can freaking land that client. I can freaking get on that podcast episode. Whatever it may be, that is your vision. Remember that. Keep that in the back of your head. And this also goes back to just being intentional with your daily activities. Do you have things that you're doing every day to get you to where you want to be? Or do you have a schedule? Are you putting it in your calendar? All of these things, it really involves being intentional every single day. And even in the small stuff that don't have to do with business, such as making a sandwich. When you are an entrepreneur, sometimes life can go really fast and you just look back and it's like 2 years have passed and your business has been open for 2 years, because that's my case right now. I blinked and now I'm coming up on my 2-year celebration for owning my business, which is so freaking exciting. Like, I'm so excited because a lot of people don't make it past a year. The fact that I made it past a year and the fact that I'm about to celebrate my 2 years and to watch us grow through this journey, I can do a backflip. But I can't do a backflip, so I'm not going to do a backflip. But back to the daily activities. And just being really intentional when you're doing daily things. When you're making a sandwich, don't think about all of the other things. And this isn't from me. I quote this from Russ, because Russ actually talked about this in one of his videos that I posted, or that I listened to. And he said, when you're making a sandwich, be making a sandwich. Don't be thinking about, oh, I have to meet this person at this time, and I have to record this podcast at this time, and I have to call this person at this time. Be intentional with making the sandwich. Think of you putting the mayonnaise on the bread. Thinking you putting that turkey down, putting that cheese down. This is not my sandwich because I definitely would not eat that. But putting that last piece of bread down, and just be intentional when you're thinking of making that sandwich, and it will make time slow down a little bit, because we're always go. What's the next thing? Where can I go next? Who can I call next? And yes, it goes hand in hand with this episode, because we're going for the nose. We're being intentional. We're planning out our days. We're doing this. We're doing that. But we also are doing that so that we can create the life that we want to create. No entrepreneur or business owner opens their business to work in their business for the rest of their lives. Done. That's not why business owners open their business. They open their business so that they can have a life full of financial freedom and time freedom, and they have the opportunities to if I want to drop everything for a month and go on a mission trip, I want to be able to do that. If I want to drop everything for a month and take my mom to travel Europe, I want to be able to do that. But I don't get to do that if I'm not intentional now, and if I'm not going for the nose and just diving right in to whatever it is that I have to do to get to where I want to be. And I'm so passionate. I feel like you guys can just feel the fire coming out of me. And, I'm really excited because I feel like I'm being more myself with you guys, and I'm able to be more of myself. And I don't think I ever finished my thought about my most recent relationship. I don't think I finished this thought. So, for a while, I feel like things were a little rocky. And it's a little bit hard to talk about because it's only really been a month or so. But letting go of that and allowing God to move in my life, I've been presented so many opportunities. I've met so many amazing people that I would not have met in that relationship just due to circumstances. And between the opportunities and the people that I've met and the people I have yet to meet, but I've been introduced to, and I've had 2 people reach out to me about being on my podcast, and big quality people. They're not just the girl next door. Like, it's just crazy to watch God work in your life when you follow his path. Like, lean not on your own understanding, trust the Lord, and he will guide your path. It cannot be more clear to you, to me, to us. When we trust in him with all our heart, lean not on our own understanding, he will guide our path. He will show us the way. He will show us where we are going. It's so good. But some challenges. I just want to hit on some challenges before we kind of close this out a little bit. Some challenges that you may come across when you're dealing with rejection and you're dealing with getting no's. You're going to have that feeling. You're going to have that rejection feeling, like, ugh. And a lot of people are scared of going for the no's because they don't like rejection. The quicker you can get over that, the better you'll be. I will literally ask anybody anything. And if they don't want to tell me, cool. If they don't want to do it, cool. But you don't know if you don't ask. You have to ask. If you don't ask, you'll never have an answer. You'll always wonder. And you're going to have that fear of failure. It's inevitable. When I opened Garden City Nutrition, did I know what was going to happen? Obviously, I honestly, 1000%, guys, never had it in the back of my head that I was going to fail. Because you can't. If I had it in the back of my head that I was going to fail year 1, guess what? I would have failed year 1. But I didn't have that. I believed in myself. I knew that God put me exactly where I needed to be to get me to where I needed to go. And having that fear of failure is normal. It's normal to feel that. And you lean into that. The more you fail, the more you learn. I don't see failure as failing. I see it as a learning opportunity. I see it as an opportunity to grow. I see it as an opportunity to take your chance and get to that next level. And it's going to be uncomfortable. It's going to be uncomfortable getting that no. It's going to be uncomfortable reaching out to that person. But it's getting out of your comfort zone. I cannot stress this enough. Is going to get you to where you need to be. There's so many things that's going to get you to where you need to be. And the more that you can adapt this and bring this into your life, the better you'll be. Also, the negative self-talk has to stop. If you're someone who, like I said, if I would have thought that I was going to fail within my first year, I would have. If I would have told myself, oh, you suck, you're not going to be successful, I wouldn't be where I am right now, sitting with you guys. I wouldn't be feeling the way that I'm feeling and knowing that I'm going to another level. I'm going to another level. I can feel it. I know it. I'm embracing it. I'm accepting it. I'm receiving it. And I'm putting that back out there. So I know I'm going to that next level. Because I'm clear. I have the clarity. And you have to be clear on your goals. If there's one thing that I did different this year, it was I got so clear with what I wanted this year. I know what I want. I want $1 million in sales at Garden City. I want a successful podcast where I'm impacting more women than I could have ever imagined. I want to lead people to God so that they can know how I feel, how I felt when God forgave me. You don't get that every day. You don't have someone walking by your side, being your faith-filled friend, locking arms with you. Like, I am literally locking arms with you guys. I want to see you succeed. I want to see you win. I want to see you thrive. And that is why I want to cultivate a large community of women who are just have that same vision, who have that same drive, who have God in their lives, who know that when we trust in the Lord with our whole heart, He will lead us, He will guide us, He will protect us in every single situation. And if I did not embrace fear of failure, and if I did not get out of my comfort zone, and if I did not start speaking positive to myself, and if I did not get clear, I would not be where I am today. I would not be talking to you guys. I would not be given the opportunities that I've been given lately. But it's because I chose to lean into failure. I chose to lean into being uncomfortable, to messaging that person, to sending that email, to calling that person, to doing what I had to do to get to where I needed to be. It hasn't been easy, guys. It's not going to be easy, but if you want it bad enough, you can have it. You can have anything that you want. Because I did all of that, I had someone invest in my business. I've had people come to me asking if they can work at my business, which is amazing. And I'm so grateful to have a company that people want to work at. I'm so grateful to have a company where people walk through the door and they're like, wow, this place makes me feel so safe. This place makes me feel so comfortable. This place makes me feel at home. And I'm just so grateful for that. And I thought this was going to be a short episode, and clearly I had a lot more on my heart that I had to share with you guys. And so the Bible verse that I really want to hit on today is Proverbs 16:3. Commit to the Lord whatever you do, and He will establish your plans. If this does not align more with what I talked about today, just commit to the Lord. Lay it all at His feet. Give it to Him. Trust in Him. Know that He is leading you every single day to get you to where you need to be. And Levi! If you commit to the Lord and let Him work in your life, He will establish your plans. He will give you the opportunities, because dang, letting go of that relationship and committing my life to Him, surrendering it all to Him, knowing that everything is happening for a reason and exactly how it's supposed to be, He's for sure establishing my plans. I have met some amazing people. I have had some great opportunities, and I know that there's only more to come. The more that I dive into Him, the more that I self-reflect, become more self-aware. I have been journaling like I've never journaled before. I've been asking myself questions that I've never asked myself before. And if I didn't get out of that relationship and I didn't take that next step, I wouldn't be asking me these questions. I wouldn't be given those opportunities. But it takes getting uncomfortable. It takes leaning into that fear. It takes trusting the Lord with all your heart. And He will establish your plans. I hope you guys love this episode as much as I did, because my heart was on fire. My passion for this episode, my passion for you guys, it makes me emotional. Wow, I could really cry right now. I'm not going to, because I did my makeup and I'm going out later. But